motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
Alright, so, in a world full of conspiracy theories, the only thing that we really know for sure is that the Earth is flat. Now that may come as a shock to you, but we know for a fact the Earth is not round, and we're going to prove it to you. Alright, so as you can see, this is a picture of flat Earth, right? And unlike the globe, the North Pole is right in the center. It doesn't make any sense that it would be at the top, okay? And Antarctica's at the bottom? No, no, no. Antarctica surrounds the entire Earth, okay? It's not just some random glob of ice in the middle. It's on the edge of the Earth. That's what keeps people from falling off. Some people think that night and day happen because Earth rotates around the sun. No, 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 no. The Earth is still and is flat, right? The moon and the sun are the exact same size. They're two balls of light. The moon just is less bright, all right? So the sun rises up. Here's flat Earth. The sun goes, and it goes down. That's why when you're on that side, you can see it going up and down. Then the moon comes up when the sun's down, because it's opposite the Earth. It's opposite the sun. So it goes, and that's nighttime. Right, many people use the idea of time zones to say that the Earth is round. But that doesn't make any sense. They're like, oh, it's a different time in China than it is in America. Well, time was all created by humans anyways, so it's fake, and we all know that. Because who's to say what one time is to another? If time was really that different in China and America, China would be able to tell us about the future and bad events before they even happened, but they didn't. So either they're just being a dick, or time is fake.
I'm here to show you the math about why the Earth is flat. So we have the surface area, the supposed surface area of the Earth here, which is 3.49 times 10 to the 15th feet squared. That's 5.49 quadrillion. I know that because I'm good at math. 24,901 miles is the circumference of the Earth. Now, when you take these two numbers, this doesn't make sense. Circumference and the surface area should be the same thing, but they're not. Kyrie Irving, who is a firm believer in the flat Earth theory, he's 6'3", which is 190.5 centimeters, and you take his weight, which is 193 pounds, you get 36,766. When you take the surface area of the Earth and divide it by that number, you get 1.49323 times 10 to the 11th feet squared, which is the actual surface area of the flat Earth. To further prove the sun theory and the moon theory, which is the truth, we have the flat Earth here. Now the sun, which is brighter than the moon, comes around the Earth and illuminates it during the day. It comes around and goes When it's nighttime, a moon, which is much darker, comes around. It has a very low illumination, which portrays nighttime, and then when it comes around, it's gone. And then the sun comes back during the day. Daytime, nighttime. Daytime, nighttime. Daytime. That's how simple.
Alright, so if the Earth is round, then airplanes and flight doesn't make any sense. Alright, so let's take example. If you're flying out of the United States, right? So what you should be able to do in an airplane, you fly up, the Earth spins, and bang, you land in China. Really quick because the Earth is spinning so fast. But what happens? No, 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 no. It takes a long time to get there. Because you're trying to race against the Earth. It doesn't make any sense. If you're racing against the Earth with the airplane, you're just going to land back in the same spot, right? So either it's taking a long time to get there because the Earth is flat, and you have to go all the way across to the other side, or, I mean, there's just no other way about it, okay? To explain why the Earth is not spinning, take jumping for an example. All right, if you were to stand still, right, you're on the Earth, so you're moving with it. That sort of makes sense, but I'll get to that later. So if you jump, what should happen is you leave the air and you come back down in a different location because the Earth is spinning, and when you're in the air, you're not spinning. So watch this. I landed in the same spot in the room. Now that doesn't make any sense. If the Earth was spinning, I'd be in a different spot.
So the Earth is flat. If the Earth wasn't flat, we would fly off the edge if it was flying as fast as it does. Take this for example, what most people think the Earth looks like. If the Earth was spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, it would clearly throw us off the edge. If you were on top of a car going 1,000 miles an hour, you would not be able to stay on top of it. Now, with the flat Earth, you would be able to walk all around it. It's not spinning, there's no motion, it's stable, just like the ground, because the ground is the Earth. Now, people say that gravity is the reason that this works, and gravity is a construct. People say that gravity is the reason when I drop this, it hits the ground. That's not true. Gravity is something that someone came up with. It was Newton's idea, and he's just an idiot. Everyone knows that. That's how it works. With the flat Earth, there's no gravity needed because you're already on the ground. If the Earth was round, anyone on the bottom side of the Earth would just fall off. And it was flying so fast anyway, they'd be tossed off. There is no way that you could stay on the Earth if gravity existed or if it was round.
We all know that scientists are the ones that try to tell us the Earth is round. But why should we trust these scientists? Think about it. For millions of years, people believed that the Earth is flat, the real way. And then here comes along these random smart people who say, no, the Earth is round and we're orbiting around the sun. That doesn't make any sense. If we were orbiting around the sun, how would night and day work? It doesn't, okay? So why do we believe these scientists? Most of them failed out of school. Albert Einstein, he failed math. How is he smart? He's not. Should we believe him? We shouldn't, okay? Neil deGrasse Tyson, what does he know? He's probably high on acid most of the time, okay? Scientists, not smart. Don't trust them. They're just people who don't know the truth.
To really define that the Earth is flat, and to further explain how scientists are idiots, I want people to know, let me explain something. This Earth is flat. You see, flat. If there were buildings, let me show you what's going on. If there were buildings and the Earth was round, take a look at this. It wouldn't work. Bottom of a building's flat, right? We all know this. It would tip. It wouldn't be able to stay flat. It doesn't make any sense. It makes absolutely no sense. The other thing, if the Earth is flat, look at this. Ruler, flat Earth, makes sense. Scientists are idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know. I have a C in math. That's pretty darn good. I know what I'm talking
First
about.
of all, we know the government lies to us all the time. For example, the moon landing. We all know that's fake. There's no real evidence of that. What are they hiding? We don't know. They could be hiding anything. Most of the government's part of the Illuminati anyways. Okay? So why wouldn't they lie to us about the Earth being round? They would lie to us. That's the point. For example, there are so many pictures on the internet of Earth from space. How do we know that they're true? They're not true. Look how different these images are. Look at that. Did these look the same to you? They don't look the same because they're different images. They think we're stupid and won't notice it. I'm not stupid. I know what's up, okay? Earth is flat because the images from space are fake. Here's a group of 3 women who all think the Earth is round. Let's ask them why. Why do you think the Earth is round?
Well, this banana peel is round and your curve
Wrong!
is round.
Why do you think the Earth is round?
That's what the textbooks say.
Textbooks are liars made by the government. They have to be fake. You, lady, why do you think the Earth is round?
Because I'm a retarded woman.
All right, so we have a car here. If the Earth was round, the cars would have to be curved to match the curve of the Earth and the road. But as you can see, the bottom of cars are flat, and therefore, the Earth can't be round.
The main argument that the round earthers have against flat earthers is that Earth is round. But take the word round, right? What you do, you get rid of the letters D, N, U, O, and R. Look here, this is a special document by NASA. You can clearly see that flat F, L, A, T is in order. Replace of round that you got rid of by the actual word that's in the NASA crossword. F, L, A, T. Flat. The Earth is flat. They were trying to hide it from us the whole time. That's how we know.